As we speak, and as you can see, these are live scenes coming from PCA Church in Kasarani, Mwiki. Now, the former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua today attended a church service there, and he is currently there. He hasn't even spoken. And before anything could happen, goons stormed the church. Now, these people came with violent intent, and their main aim was to disrupt the church service and make sure that Rigathi Gachagua doesn't speak today. Remembering that the former deputy president hasn't been in the public limelight for some time right now. Recently, we have seen him being denied chances to speak in churches, to speak in gatherings, or even to do some media interviews. And that is what they have been doing to Rigathi Gachagua. He has been denied chances to speak several times. Now, today, Rigathi Gachagua was meant to deconstruct and deal with President William Ruto perpendicularly before the PCEA Mwiki Church. Gachagua was meant to do what Ruto did to him on Monday this week. Now, speaking about it, the goons who raided this church, who sent them? Who really funded them? And why did they come there today? That is the question that we are asking. The damage that they were meant to cause. Recently, Rigathi Gachagua knows that his life is in danger. And that is why you heard him tell you that he decided to write a will to ease people in the Mount Kenya region if anything bad happens to him, that they should follow the said will and they should adhere to the said will, because he knows the plans are there to terminate him and even to assassinate him. So he needs to prepare himself. But even before preparing himself for death, Rigathi Gachagua has prepared himself in terms of his guard and in terms of his security. I remember when Gachagua was attacked in Lemuru during a burial service last year. The attack I saw on Rigathi Gachagua was an attack that was meant to kill him, but that didn't happen. One of his security guard took the heat for him. I mean, the metal bar that was used to hit that security guard, if it had landed on Rigathi Gachagua's back, it would have killed him. So from then, Rigathi Gachagua upgraded his security. He hired security which is believed to be retired trainees from Israel. And as of today, they didn't hesitate. Hesitate to fire live bullets in the air. That is what dispersed the goons. The goons, as I am receiving intel, they were hired by the governor of Nairobi, Johnson Sakaja, together with the Kasarani member of parliament, Ronald, is it Ronald Karauri, the CEO of Pcea. The reason they have been given these orders, and let me tell you, these are executive orders coming from the above. President William Ruto has ordered a team on Rigathi Gachagua. He has told his men to make sure that in Nairobi, nowhere Gachagua will be given and accorded an audience. Because if he is accorded an audience, and Rigathi Gachagua, as we all know him, he is a Mr. Say-it-all. He is a man that is always, once he always opens his mouth, he does more damage to the president than good. So the president wants at least to enjoy the grace and the period, the love and everything that he sold to the people of Mount Kenya, and the people of Kenya bought it the other day. The last 5-day tour, we can say it was half, it was at least, let me say, a 25% in terms of success on what we thought it would be, because we thought it would be a total failure, it would be a total flop, but that didn't happen. The president at least in his own way, though he staged the crowd and organized a crowd to be bought, we can say at least he succeeded in a way or two. So that is what the president wants to enjoy, because he knows once Rigathi Gachagua get the chance, Gachagua will finish him completely. I mean, Gachagua is a man that doesn't care. Once he takes the mic, he yaps it all. He speaks it all without care of the consequences that might happen. So that is what he is going to do in Kasarani. And uh, the goons that were hired, they were supposed to tame that. They were supposed to stop the church service. But the security of Rigathi Gachagua, together with the church members, today they overpowered the goons. The PCA church in Mwiki is a very large church. It's a very big church. And remember, Rigathi Gachagua is a PCA church member. So there is no way that these people are going to sit back. I remember even last year, I think it's January this year, Rigathi Gachagua attended the same church again, and there he was accorded an audience. So recently, he has been denied, space to speak in two different churches. One in Nairobi, Jogoo, the Anglican Church, and the Anglican Church in Nyeri. So he knew he had to change today and look for somewhere else to attend the church service, and that is why he picked Kasarani Mwiki. And as we can see, the things were supposed to be hostile for him, as Sakaja and the goons had planned, but all hung to them. Rigathi Gachagua's security and the people on the ground had to protect the man. Mambo ni kama hayo. Now the president should prepare and embrace for a storm, because this man is going to spill it all. And remember, Rigathi Gachagua is also meant to have an interview on KTN today evening. I'm hearing that an order has been given to the Standard Media Group to cancel that interview. Hmm? I mean, these people, I don't know why should somebody fear just a man who doesn't have power for all this while and do everything in their power to tame this man? Because that is what the president is doing. Imagine trying to stop this guy from speaking at a church service and going ahead, even to order that he isn't given the KTN TV platform where you are supposed to address the country today. It is said that Wamunyoro spills it all. He was supposed to answer to the accusations made by the president that he had asked for 10 billion from the president. Whatever. That's what is going on. Please make sure you subscribe and tell me what you think about the goons that had been hired today. Do you support the narrative that Sakaja and Ronald Karauri were behind this? For now, make sure you subscribe. See you in our next video. This is the Kenyan Daily Report.